You say your name, Pastor, if you would, because I don't want to mess it up.
Joseph Fritz is my first name. My last name is Louis Justin.
You were born in Haiti. Were you born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti?
No, I born in Gracie in Haiti. Gracie is a little community in Haiti.
How do you spell that?
Gracie, Gressier.
Gressier. Is that how it's pronounced? Gressier?
Gracie, yes, that good pronounce.
Your primary language is French or Creole?
I speak Buff. I speak French and Creole.
Okay, which is your first language?
My first language was French.
Does your congregation meet in Gressier, or where are you located?
I had nine
Yes.
churches, but and I have five in Gracie.
Are you pastor of all of them, or do you have pastors in some of those other congregations, or do you pastor all of them?
I'm coordinated pastor. I had pastors, all of them, because that's me to put in each one a local pastor to feed the soul for Christ.
Yes. So that's what you do. You have a local pastor in each one, or do you
Yeah,
do?
and each one to give me a
Oh,
report.
good.
You report to me everything.
Okay. Are these home congregations? Do they?
They're gonna report me everything
Yeah.
happen every month. They're gonna call me and call them, and I visit them sometime.
So you're pretty much an overseer. You're an overseer of those 9 congregations, correct?
Yes. Ahead,
Yes.
obviously, same thing, coordinate, same thing,
Yes.
same vocabulary.
So do those congregations meet primarily in a home type setting?
Yes, that they do. Primarily,
Yes.
some of them.
What is the worship like in your congregations? Is it traditional worship, or are the members very active in the worship as
Oh,
well?
member very active. You
Okay,
see,
what do
my
they do?
church, they come every Sunday in the morning and every Sunday evening worship, and we have a worship and every Wednesday evening worship, and
Hmm.
now we have a studying Bible every Friday, and sometimes Saturday meeting. We have a lady group every Tuesday, and me sometimes you can see me. I have a special prayer group in my room for 1 hour every Thursday. We have
Hmm.
a very regular worship in Haiti.
Now, do the members get involved in evangelism and
Oh
teaching
yes,
and preaching and prophecy, things like that?
yes. I don't put member out. I put member in story in everything I done, and I've been in college theology. That I'd like to pray for me. I need support to do my master in the state, but it costs expensive. I need first to do my master. And I train a lot of people in my church and different churches. And sometimes I have missionaries from the United States. Right now, country doesn't good. American people can't come in Haiti. Some American people come and do seminar for me and 3 day, 4 day, and I invite deacon and some pastors can come and from a different church, come down and we see formation for the ministry I needed. You know, my ministry very grow, and I can't do myself. And I train people, train deacon, train evangelists, train a lot of people, and train lady group to work for the Lord in Haiti.
Hmm. You have a project going on where you're pouring a lot of concrete. Can you tell us about that project and some of your other projects that you have going on and your other ministries?
Yes, and I have
Concrete
three
slab.
projects, but I have two. I start two, but step by step. You know, country, the poor country, and we try to raise money, and I spend on different ministry step by step. I started a new temple, but new temple is cost expensive, and about 200,000 US dollar. A
I understand.
big money for Asian people.
Yes.
But I put my faith work before God, and I know He's a great God, a rich God, and I know He take part in a little thing. He take part in big thing also.
Yes.
But we stay and they pray. And I say, my people, you are poor people. You can build the temple, but God can build it for us. We don't have.
Yes.
We are poor, but God is rich. God.
You have a youth ministry too, children feeding and children's
Yes,
school.
oh yes, yes, yes.
Can you tell
I
us
will talk
about
to
your
you.
children's feeding and your children's school?
Okay.
How much that costs to put on too?
Okay. Yes. For children's school, and I have a 6 teachers plus one cook,
Hmm.
and I need about 500 every month for paying teachers for food for every day to buy chocolate, buy rice, buy bean, buy and spices, everything.
Yeah.
And I need over 800. But and I try. And I in my ministry I have 4 schools. And I have 4 schools. But other school I don't take care of them because I don't have money to pay to feed every day because the government don't care about the children, don't care about the school.
Hmm.
The government school don't pay the teachers. The children at the government school go to school. No teachers come because they don't receive a little thing. But the thing in Haiti is very, 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 very bad situation. And I have about 3 churches on their shelter. Not yet
Hmm.
we build. Break then and earthquake happened in Haiti 2010. Do you remember earthquake 2010? There's a big earthquake.
Oh yes, the earthquake. Yes.
Is this show of every benches, every house, kill a lot of people, kills about 300,000 people die on earthquake happened in 2010. It was worse for the country and after earthquake, Palace National breakdown, if we build all of the office in Port-au-Prince breakdown if we build. Because Asian government that come to do nothing, just steal money, go away.
Yeah. That's such a
People still
shame.
be very shame, very shame,
Yeah.
very shame, very shame.
So you mentioned Port-au-Prince and kidnapping in Port-au-Prince.
It's still
How
bad.
how widespread is that situation? Does it extend all over the country, or is it pretty much localized to Port-au-Prince?
Is pretty much local in Port-au-Prince, but it's almost all over the country. But some people in my community where I live, if there is poverty. I don't hear about our community. But I pray God to stop. I pray
Hmm.
God so much about it that my people, we talk about it private because kidnapping very dangerous in Haiti.
Yes.
There's the people in Nebo.
How do you keep secure? How do you keep safe? And how do you keep the children safe and the other people in your congregations? How do you keep them safe?
But I guess God keep us safe.
Hmm.
It's not us. Our prayer, we pray God. People pray God with the faith. He has a good work. When you pray God with the faith, God works for us.
Yes.
Faith is a blessing, protecting, the blessing, healing, the blessing, and everything. When you pray God and the
Hmm.
faith is secure, you secure it, give you healing, give
Hmm.
you power, give you everything you try.
Now
I
the
need a
Lord.
big stove to cook and buy gas, but we try we cook on the on the on the charcoal.
Well, God bless you, Pastor. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us, and Lord willing, we'll try to give you some support. Okay.
Amen. Thank you very much also for doing a good job for me and for Christ. We are born in Christ. We see by
Yes.
grace, and it's hope to see in the heavenly day, in face to face, and the glory of the Lord together one.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor. Have a wonderful day, okay? God bless
Thank
you.
you. You too, buddy. I hope you have a good worship tomorrow, and I pray for your worship, pray for my worship.
Yes, we'll pray for yours. Bye bye.
Amen. Bye. Bye.